I just remembered something so interesting. I was 5 years old when this thing happened, and by then, I had 7 close friends. Very close, that we spoke in one voice. We lied together. And sometimes, we helped each other with house chores. When I tell people that I enjoyed house chores during my childhood days, that I hardly refused to do a chore, they never believed me. But this was why. My friends helped me and they made house chores so entertaining that my mother sometimes shouted at me to stop scraping his pot, that I will make it to leak. Just as they helped me, I also helped them. And when we had a free time, we would go to Mama and listen to her stories. Mama was our neighbor. She was a very old woman of 107 years old. Her face was wrinkled with many folds of skin, and her eyes strangely became bigger in size. But she could hardly see a thing. We would go to her house, and she would tell us stories. Stories that was older than herself. One day, we went to her house. And after greeting her, after bringing out our chairs, we sat. But as Mama started her story, as if they planned it, our mothers started calling us. The coincidence was shocking. Many people couldn't believe it happened. But it did. 8 mothers calling their children for them to go to the stream to fetch water at the same time. We were all surprised, but Mama wasn't. She just said, I must tell you people this story whether they like it or not. Who are they? Our mothers? I asked. Mama didn't answer me. She looked around, contorted her face, seized her staff, and said, I want each one of you to give me one of his or her slippers. We looked at each in surprise. We haven't done that before. But we respected the woman. So we removed one of our slippers and gave it to her. Then she took it and told us to home. We hesitated, but we still went home with one leg of slippers. When we all reached our house, our mothers rebuked us and told us to leave their sight. Because of the slippers they thought we had lost. They told us not to come home without the missing slippers. We cried and went back to Mama and told her about what our mothers said. Mama laughed, which she rarely did, and said, Now I will finish my story. When I'm done, I will return the slippers to you people. Then you all will go home and tell your mothers that you have found it, and they will be so happy about it that they will forget that you people didn't go to the stream. We laughed, cleaned our tears, and sat down. When we went home that day, in the evening, our moms, after beating us, gave us buckets and told us to go and fetch water. I will never forget that day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.